How's it going, everybody? Thank you for joining me today. Is everyone having a lovely evening today? Excited to see some Dual Universe? Should be in for a good treat today. The lovely guys over at Novaquark who developed the game have invited me to come play their game during their beta period. And as you know, I'm a big space game fan, so we're going to jump right in just a moment. We'll just get a few more people jump in and then we will see what we've got. Hey Hanker77, first indeed. Hope you're having a great day so far. Now, I'll give a quick pre-warning. The internet here has been a bit dodgy today, so if it drops out, I'll try and get back to it as soon as I can. But we should be okay. But just in case, you know. Right, so let us jump in. Now, I've never played this game before. I've been kind of watching it on the sidelines. Obviously, as a freshly made game, it might be having some bugs here and there. It is only a beta, of course, and I've yet to jump into this game ever before, so this will be my first time. So we'll get to experience the whole first entering the game together, which I think will be really, really cool. Ah, some more people saying hi there. We got Barrett, hey to you, Jack, hello. Fabi B, isn't the server reboot right now? Possibly, I don't know. I saw something about it about 20 minutes ago. I'm hoping it's done by now, but we'll soon find out. It's queued up. It went in. Must be done by now. So let's have a look. Monthly sub was the main thing keeping me away as well.
It was yesterday.
We'll chat about that in a minute. Let's watch the intro.
The hysteria, and then the acceptance. Acceptance that Earth was going to be destroyed, and our only grim consolation was that there was nothing we could do to stop it.
I think together we can make sure Earth doesn't get destroyed.
And millions of years of our history got wiped out in an instant.
Okay, our solar system, looking pretty cool. Epic shots of Jupiter, I like it.
That's why they developed the Rebirth Project. Everyone on Earth fighting for survival, and a lottery among the fittest to see who gets to live thousands of light years away.
Let's just get rid of that.
I won, and that's why I'm here on this Ark ship.
Brand new planet awaits.
I'm a pioneer.
That's what epic space games have really cool vertical ships.
And our job
reminds me of
will be to
Homeworld.
rebuild civilization in this new solar
Any Homeworld
system.
fans in the group? Say hi if you do.
I've been frozen for the entirety of the trip, and now I'm ready to embark on my journey. Our journey.
Our journey. Together, we will fire laser beams into a planet. Awesome. Game sounds a bit loud, can hardly hear you. Okay, I'll sort that in just a moment. I did turn the game's volume down beforehand, but it might not have done it for the intro sequence. And we've got a black screen. Character creation. Alright. Well, I like to keep it simple, and we'll just go with changing some of these primary colours. Let's get some Kenetor blue in there with probably some purple highlights. Oh, that's like the main colour. Okay, we'll bring that to about the same. Detail. Okay, we'll do some yellow. Yeah, that looks nice. And emissive. Can we turn that off? Yeah, we'll just go with white. Nice and simple. I'm not too fussed on character creation stuff. Unless you can go really into detail in sculpting your face, not too bothered. Whoa, it's like the Matrix in here. What the hell? Am I the first one to wake up or the last one? Yeah, the intro is pretty badass, yeah. Blue and gold. Classic. Oh yes, here we go. That's a pretty big door. Damn. Right, enough of FMV sequences, let's play, come on. Let me play, let me play. That looks like the tower from the Matrix. Exactly, that's what I was saying. Okay, here we go. Loading. Loading times can vary, may take a few minutes. Okay, let's jump over this. Yeah, monthly subscription. Old school. But it is one solid way of running all those servers that are needed to play these big style games. So obviously, unlike Starbase that we've been, showing off on this channel, it's not kind of a peer-to-peer hybrid. It's kind of your traditional, you log into the server holds all the data, rather than players sending it between themselves. But I think if a game's good enough, WoW still has millions of subscribers even today, so it's not like people don't pay the money to play a good game that's worth it. So is it worth it is the big question, and that's what we're here to find out. Paul Williams, I've had access to Dual Universe as well. Will be interesting to see what it's changed. Didn't get far last time I played. Yeah, it's making me sad, or I'll be playing right now. Well, you can get into the beta, I believe. There should be a link. I'll post a link in chat, actually. Oh, network error. That's never good. Maybe the servers are still down. Try getting back in. They must have just come back up. There's tons of people queued. Alright, well we'll just wait just a little moment and hopefully we'll be in very shortly. Ooh, what's this? This is Dual Universe. You just missed the intro. But hopefully we'll be getting in soon. Countdown is going down pretty damn quickly. It might be even too badass. No such thing as too badass. Hey, Entity Unknown with the poop emoji donation. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, it has subscriptions, but if you know what you're doing, you can use the game currency to pay it. Yeah, a lot of games these days do tend to have this system where if you use the in-game currency, you can buy yourself more game time. But that is incredibly grindy, or you have to have like a large group of people supporting you, so you can just earn an absolute ton of credits. But we'll see. The devs kindly gave me access for the beta period, which I think is around 3 months. The NDAs all lifted yesterday, and I wanted to try and avoid the first day burnout of the servers, so that's why we're doing things today. We got further on the loading so far. We could be in soon. But you know what it's like on these games. Whenever they start up, there's always kind of server glitches, so don't be surprised if there's like further server dropouts later on. But it looks like we're going to be in very shortly. Lol poop. Yes indeed. Entity tries to join every stream and bring in the poop emoji. I don't know if it's a joke or an unhealthy obsession with poo. Who knows? Okay, we're at loading 100%. We're about to jump in and get our first taste. Or it will just give me another screen. God damn, come on. Load it up. We're at 100% now. 100% means we are go. Let's do it, Dual Universe. Don't keep me waiting. Oh, here we are. Okay, epic size spaceship. Fade to
Welcome
black.
to Alioth, Novian. I am Ophelia, the ArcShip AI. I will assist you in your first steps,
AI.
seeing as you just woke up from an extended cryosleep period.
Lots
Keep
of stuff
an eye
loading
on the
in.
chat window in the lower left part of the screen. It contains a transcript of what I say.
I was going to say, feels a bit
with
laggy,
important
but it seemed like
information
everything
about
was
which keys to
loading.
press.
Let's have a look at this. I guess look, ships flying in. Got a whole little town growing up here.
There is a button
Super
near the
green
window
dude.
that you can use at any time to replay
Purple
this
dude.
tutorial in the future. I have marked
Control
it with
feels
a
a bit
green
laggy.
waypoint.
How's it coming through on the stream?
You can also
Good?
abort the tutorial by pressing the abort key at any time,
And the server
but this
rooms.
is not recommended. You have much to learn after your long cryo
Okay, well
sleep.
we don't need to restart.
To start with, let's make sure your motor skills are not affected. Simply head towards the green waypoint behind the stairs, using the movement keys.
Let's go. Simple tutorial.
Very good. Now, let's try the jump action.
A very badly textured couch.
You are in perfect shape.
Yes,
Great.
perfect health after
Let's
all
try
those
your
years in
headlight,
cryostasis.
which is very useful in dark areas. Press the headlight key twice to turn it on and off.
Press the headlight key. And which is the headlight key? L. There we go.
Now,
On and
take your
off.
time to look at the world around you through the glass panes.
I already
This
did.
gigantic planet is all yours to
Awesome.
conquer, as well as the many other
Another ship down
planets
there.
in the
Look, that looks
system.
cool.
You are free to shape the world as you see fit. Build an empire, explore the
Shape the
vastness
world
of
as you see
space,
fit.
create
Launch
a trade
nuclear
federation or a
missiles.
pirate alliance, or live secluded on a
Can we
forgotten
go down
moon.
or up? Let's have a
There
look.
are no rules here, except for the one you make for yourself. When you are ready, follow the waypoint and look through the marked window.
Action forbidden. I'm locked in. No. Okay. And now it won't let me down the stairs. Look at the waypoint. This one?
The buildings in front of you are one of the many district areas of Alioth. Districts contain all the facilities
I don't know
that
about you
will
guys,
need
but
to
I'm
begin your journey.
hating
In particular,
this voice.
they host institutes where various tutorials
So
are
robotic.
located. We will get back to that later.
Too soft.
Now, it's time to go and start preparing for your journey. Head downstairs and follow
Let's
the
go
waypoint.
downstairs. Let's go. Let's get out of this building.
Continue down and get close to the screen, marked with a green waypoint.
Let's get strip mining this planet and build some epic spaceships.
Let's begin by looking at your tools. Tools are located at the bottom of the screen in the form of quick access slots.
Awesome.
You can select them with the quick access keys.
Okay,
As you
what we
can
got
see,
here?
the last slot is currently empty. We will now learn how to equip a new tool in that place. Approach the highlighted tool
Okay, all the tools
dispenser
work off
unit
the
next
same
to
weapon,
you.
it would seem. Highlight the tool dispenser. This thing.
Dispensers are elements, which are very good. The dispenser just gave
Skipped
you a
it.
new tool that is now stored inside your... The inventory
Here
is
we
a central
go.
interface for
No
managing
wasting time
everything you
here.
carry
Right,
around
what
with
haven't
you.
I got in?
It contains items like tools, materials,
maybe?
elements, or blueprints. We will look into it in more detail through the various specialized tutorials. For now, locate the repair tool that was just given to you.
We got it.
Well done. Note that the inventory does not have an infinite capacity. It is restricted in volume. Thanks to the nanopack technology, this volume is pretty huge, but still, better keep an eye on the size of objects you store.
nanotech compressed
Now, simply
stuff.
close the
Very
inventory
nice.
by pressing OK.
Alright, come on.
We are now ready to continue downstairs. This time, we will need to use an elevator. Move to the desk. Elevators are connected
just gonna
together
get
via
sucked
up
down a
and down
tunnel?
links. Stepping onto an elevator and pressing
Proceed.
the crouch.
Whee. Damn, that's
Welcome
fast.
to the main room. You can get back anytime by stepping on the same elevator and pressing the jump key to go up. In front of you is a miniature reproduction of the ArcShip. You can perhaps see the real ArcShip through the windows in the distance.
In the
Let's
distance?
try to also find it on the map. To open the map, press the map key.
I can't see it. Okay, press the map key. Is this thing the map? Activate. Saving humanity. I don't think that's it. M?
This is
There we
Alioth,
go.
the planet on which you currently stand.
Damn, look at
You
this
can
planet.
rotate
It's
the planet
huge.
by clicking and dragging it with the mouse. Each of these tiles is a territory you can claim.
We can capture
Tiles
these
in
little
red are
tiles
already
and
claimed.
create an empire.
Tiles in purple are non-claimable, and mostly exist around the Ark ship.
Just look at
The
this.
Ark ship is represented by a small
Got an
icon in the
entire
center of the
planet to
purple
take
tiles
over.
area.
What is that?
At any time, you can center onto your
Oh,
position on the map by
someone's
pressing
setting
the
up their own
center
desert
icon
island
on
over
the
here.
top left. Try it now.
What's this? Can we get rid of this thing? Go away. Center on your position, top left. Boom.
You can also mark any place on the
We are
surface of
here.
the planet to create a waypoint. Waypoints are displayed in your HUD so that they are easy to track. To set
Sweet.
a waypoint, very good.
Boom. Done.
There are still
Next.
many areas on the map that you will learn to use over time.
Okay.
For example, the selector area here allows you to list your constructs, review bookmarks, and see
I don't
any
have
available warp
anything, though.
beacons or other points of interest. In the lower right corner, you can find a list of current objectives in a tutorial,
objects over here in
usually
the
with
middle.
hints on how to achieve them.
We should go blow that up.
For now, let's
Stop all the
just
other people
close the
coming
map.
out.
Press the upper right close
Less
button.
competition. Suck down a tunnel. Kenetor 2020. Yeah. Kenetor's most certainly already at max settings. I didn't crank
may
it to
have seen
max
on the
just
map
in
that
case,
certain
because
territory
there
tiles are
has always been
claimed.
bugs for me when
To
I try and
claim a
set stuff to
tile,
max.
you must deploy a territory unit on the ground. Let's have a look at one. Follow the waypoint.
Follow the waypoint. Okay, where's the waypoint? Over there.
As you can see, it's quite huge. Once a territory
Well,
unit is deployed
that's
onto a
what she
tile,
said.
this
It's
tile
huge.
belongs to you. It means you can start to build constructs on it, you can decide who holds rights to dig the ground, and whom else can also build next to you.
Sweet. So when can I
Territory
get one?
units are quite expensive and will probably not be the first thing you deploy on
When can I
Alioth.
get one? Give it to me.
Instead, we have a much better way to let you grab a piece of land. Let's discover this now. Follow the waypoint behind you to the elevator on the end of the room and move up. This will
Move
take
up.
us to the observatory.
Interesting. We just came down. Who laid this building out? It's crazy. Alright. This one. Ready for zoom.
Welcome to the
Wom.
observatory.
Ooh, spaceship.
From here, you should be able to see Alioth's moons in the sky. One of them is
Moons?
a very special moon, called a sanctuary moon. We will explain what that means, but first, let's try to locate
See.
it.
One moon.
Let's open the map again by pressing the map key.
Map. Let's
The
go.
map also contains a solar system. Here you can see all the planets currently accessible in
damn.
the system.
Look
Select
how much place we've
Alioth,
got to
the
conquer.
planet where you currently are located, by clicking
Let's
on it.
take over the world.
As you can see, Alioth has 3 moons.
3 moons.
One of them looks a bit like a twin of Alioth and is marked with a small shield icon. This is the sanctuary. Excellent. Now, good. Now, this twin moon,
Okay, I
just
guess
like
we're going to
Alioth
the
or
moon.
any other planet, is also covered with tiles that you can claim. A sanctuary
real?
moon is a moon
That's
where no
crazy.
combat will ever occur, as it is a safe zone.
It
This
is
means
the
that
wimp
every
zone.
territory you claim will remain yours forever, and nobody can take your belongings or build anything there
Forever?
without your consent.
Oh my god.
This is a great way to create a safe haven to store your valuables and build your home.
If we have a
Getting
place
to a
forever,
sanctuary moon
where
and
the hell
claim
do
a
we
tile
pick?
should be your first goal in Dual Universe.
Mountain.
You can claim
Lake
only
view.
one tile on a sanctuary moon, and you will need a special sanctuary
Desert area.
territory unit for that purpose. Let's go and get one. It's free for all new Novians.
Free. Yes.
Close
Let's
the
do
map
it.
window. Notice how the sanctuary twin moon is now identified by the waypoint in the sky. There is a shuttle service, which we will introduce at
That's
the
where we're
end of
going.
this tutorial, that can bring you there.
Sweet. Let me in
Now,
the tutorial.
let's get your sanctuary
go.
territory unit. Fantastic. Now that you are equipped with your
Let's
territory
go. Let's
unit,
go. Let's go.
now is the time to present the key pillar activities that are available for Novians. Each of these will be presented here quickly, and you will later be able to discover more about them
Jetpack.
via the institutes and their dedicated tutorials.
Okay. Do you
Mining
guys
is
want
one
to
of the
see
primary
dedicated
activities.
tutorials, or should we
This
just
is how
try
you
and
acquire raw
jump on the
materials,
ship?
if you don't simply buy them on the markets. Those materials are located either on the
Some pretty
planet's surface,
simple-looking
or they can
materials.
be buried kilometers deep underground.
At least
Surface
they're all
materials have a
very
low
different
value,
looking,
while more
which is the
valuable
trouble we have in
materials
Starbase.
from
Some of them
level
look
1
very
to level
similar.
5 are found deeper. As is often the case, to access the
Character
surface
player
mining
models look
activity,
pretty cool.
you will need a tool.
I'm loving the
Here is the
backpack
harvest
kind of
tool,
glowy
which is
beams
highlighted
there.
in the toolbar below. Pointing at harvestable elements on the surface and clicking on them, while the harvest tool is equipped, will allow you to collect them.
Yeah. Alright.
Press the
What's
quick
this?
access key for this tool to equip it.
Come on.
Great.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, there are no surface harvestable elements here,
Oh, no.
so you will need to go through the
God damn it,
dedicated
we're in a
tutorial
building.
in the Mining Institute to practice. Now, unequip this tool. To begin mining deep underground, you will need a way to
Ooh,
scan for
scanner.
available materials in a large radius.
Oh,
This
we
is
didn't
the
find
job
any,
of the scanner
surprisingly.
tool, highlighted here.
Alright, come on. Ooh,
Once
look at
in
this
close
spaceship.
range,
That's a
the
lot of
directional
guns.
detector will help you pinpoint the location of the material.
Can I get that spaceship?
Finally, to collect the found material, or simply to dig your way down, you will use the mining tool, highlighted just below. You'll learn
It's
more
kind
about
of sad
this in
all
the
the tools are
interactive
just a
mining
different logo
tutorial,
on the same
located
weapon.
inside the Mining
It's a
Institute.
real shame. But maybe more will come later. It's
Now,
only beta
let's
after
talk
all.
about the markets. Get close to the waypoint.
Ugh, which waypoint does it want me now? I don't want to hear about this.
Markets are an essential part of Novian life. This is where you can sell
Let me
the
guess.
materials
We
you
buy
mine,
stuff at the
but also
market?
buy
Who would have guessed,
anything that
guys?
you might
Seriously,
need.
did you guys guess that?
Markets are physically located
Can
in
you
the
show your
world.
graphics settings
They are
quickly?
accessible either very quickly. Let's have a
whoops,
look at
it's
what the
skipping
Nano Market
stuff.
interface looks.
There we go. Graphics. We don't really have a lot of settings available to have a quick look. There's just environment shadows and dynamic shadows, and that's it. There's really nothing else apart from the size of the window. No model or LOD settings at all. Just literally this. So yeah, not a lot there. Right, marketplace. Can we activate it? Have I broke it? What's going on? See, now you made me break it. That's not good. Oh no. Henka, this is all your fault. Is this all your fault? No. It wants me to press the J key. That's not working. Okay, check that out. Managed to find a bug in the game. Hey, you got it working. Lovely. J.
You can search for a particular item that you would like to trade by using these search boxes.
Gold.
Nitron is a
Give me
fuel you will
gold.
often use and frequently buy. Type Nitron in the search box to get
Oh, this
access to
search-
the Nitron
I
markets.
want gold. You can totally get gold. That's great. But it wants me to type in Nitron or whatever the hell that is. Nitron.
You can see the market orders for Nitron. These are all the intentions to buy or sell Nitron by other players
Okay.
on various
There's
markets in the
obviously
solar
not enough
system.
scalping going on here.
You can
This
pick the
price is too close
cheapest
together.
or the nearest offer, depending on your priorities. You can also create your
Okay.
own buy or sell
I don't want
orders.
to buy or sell.
For now, let's close the Nano.
Yes, let's close it.
Okay.
Next.
Let's now have a look at another important activity. In front of you is an assembly line,
Yep.
one of the many
Assembly
industry
line.
unit elements in the game, which includes
Oh my
things like
God.
chemical reactors, glass
They
furnaces,
want to shut us down for 10
refineries,
minutes.
or smelters.
Oh,
Each industry
Cringe.
unit type is specialized through certain types of recipes.
that's
The
ridiculous.
assembly line can
Okay,
take
we'll play until it
ingredients
goes
in
off,
an
and then we'll have a
entry
little chat
container,
session
like
while
the
it
one here on the
reboots and comes
left,
back in 10
and then
minutes.
run a recipe to craft elements. The elements are stored in the exit container, as seen
Yep,
here on
yep,
the
yep.
right.
Exit
That can be chained as
container.
an entry container for another industry unit.
Okay.
To select the recipe, there is an industry unit interface that you will learn about
That's
in
pretty
the
cool, though.
dedicated
You can have our own
industry
little
tutorial
factories.
inside the Industry Institute.
Man, all these
Thankfully,
institutes I'm going to have to
entry-level
visit
recipes
just to
for
figure out how to
simple
play the
products
game.
can be run
God
without
damn.
an industry unit. Excellent. Now, let's open the Nano Crafter by pressing the Nano Crafter key.
The Nano
We are
Crafter
going to
key?
craft
Which
some
one's
fuel.
that? K.
Great. This interface allows you to pick a recipe
Sweet,
and
we're
run
gonna
it in
make
the
something.
background to
make
produce
a
simple
gun.
products. On the left
me
is a
a
selection
gun.
area to pick a recipe. You currently have just a few Excellent. Now,
Show
let's
only
click on
durable.
nitron fuel to the panel that appeared shows you the
Sweet. How
necessary
many do we need to make?
ingredients, which you just
Add to queue.
fantastic. As you can see, your job is now in the queue and you will have a batch of nitron ready in a few seconds.
A few seconds. I'm still
That will be all for
waiting.
this short introduction.
Oh, there it goes. Alright. Well, we got a short amount of time in there. So the servers will come back in about 10 minutes. Please don't go anywhere. Chat to me maybe. And we will see what happens when it comes back. But in the meantime, let's catch up on some of the chat that we've got here. Let's see. Yeah, that's €7 or £7 a month. It's not too bad on cost. I think it's still cheaper than World of Warcraft, which is good. Seems a bit too much. Not another monthly fee game. I hate monthly game fees. Yeah, everyone does tend to hate them, but there's still a lot of people that do play it. That's the thing. But I mean, if the game's good enough, then we'll see. But we've got to get past the damn tutorial first. But hey, this is what happens when you first join the game, I guess. For monthly fee, looking like a 10-year-old game. Yikes, too much. Well, you got to remember, it is also beta. I mean, there's like even things in other games that I've been playing, like Starbase or Everspace 2. There's still some like real basic stuff in there, and it's still alpha or beta for those particular games. It'll improve it. I just wish we knew kind of how much. If they had like a small example of going, hey, this is what we want the final quality of everything to be. This is our gold standard. It's going to get there for the rest of that stuff. It's just going to take time. That's what I would want to see as a prospective player. I want to know how good is it going to get. What is their bar that they want to meet for all the different things. Paul Williams. Oh my god, that planet map size. Yes, that was definitely pretty damn big. Oh, you can tell it's online when you see someone side on the window. As someone looking forward to this game, I have to say I'm not impressed so far. Yeah, it is pretty basics graphics wise, but I have seen other stuff because they gave us a kind of a mini tour when they were inviting people to come play the game, and they showed us off like a bunch of different things, bunch of ships players have made, bunch of different locations, and we didn't get to play, sadly, so this is my first time. But yeah, some of the stuff does look good, and combat kind of looked fun, but yeah, the starting area could definitely use a lot more polish, for sure. But I'll give it a fair go. Let's see if these servers are up yet. Nope, still not up. Can you show your graphic? I did that. If you like, I like how you can see it's got no skyboxes. Yes. Jump into it. Tutorials, tutorials. Yeah, exactly. It seems like they could streamline quite a bit of the tutorial stuff. I mean, obviously there's even more tutorials to go do in these specialist areas, and I'll probably jump into those like another day. I want to go check out this moon and scalp out a place where we can claim a piece of land, something with a nice view. That's what I'm planning for. Holy F, that tutorial lady's voice is depressing. I know, right? It's just too soft. It doesn't have any energy, and because it's softly spoken, you can't always grasp what it's saying properly because it's really quiet. And players think they did a stress server test with 1 million simulated. Well, we can't help it if they're doing a quick reboot or update. You know, these things happen. Don't know how it looks your end, K, but the game here looks really outdated. It does. But again, it can be improved. Just got to give them time to do that. Subscription doesn't bother me. There you go. See, there's someone there not bothered. From what I've seen so far, it looks like modded low-risk Space Engineers. The PvP combat had better be amazing to compensate. Well, from what I've seen, it's got the same voxel damage that Starbase has, which is really cool. I think it's slightly larger voxels though, which is a bit disappointing, but if it has it, then that's great, because then you get actual real damage on your ships, So where you hit with the weapon is where the damage happens, and I've wanted that in a space game for freaking ages. No, like, do a damage to a health bar and random bits fall off your ship. Like, targeted damage. That's some good stuff. Especially if you're fighting bigger ships as well. You can, like, target the weapons, target the engines, target the bridge. That's what I want from a space game. I'd happily pay a subscription for a game that keeps me coming back every day. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you're really wanting to play a game, then yeah, for sure, it's going to be worth it for you, because you're going to get that time out of it. Playing it every day, you're going to get so much more hours out of it. You'll totally get your money's worth. Where are the options for the monthly subscriptions? I can't seem to find them. Only 3 months and up. I think the base was $6.99, I believe. It's better than a game where they have an in-app purchase to pay for the servers. See, this is the thing. An in-app purchase, they're always optional. So if you buy the game and you don't buy anything in-app, and then that's it. That's all you pay. So that is the best value for money, in my opinion. And I think where a lot more games are heading towards that way. I know certainly Starbase is. Servers has been booked for a bit on me. You have to be able to get in. See if they're back up yet. We'll let that pending. Error 27. Nope, they're still not up yet. How long's it been? Has it been? It's been 10 minutes yet. Well, it's voxel based, and more complex structures will have higher res. Can you imagine if we had DU but with peer-to-peer, so no burning servers and no subscription? Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh wait, exactly. If only there was a game like that, Mr. Chip. I wonder what it's called. Starbase. But no, this is the only other game that could be very similar to Starbase. The two are very alike, but very, very different in their approaches in both to development, gameplay, and visual style. They're very, very different games, but at their heart, they're still doing the same thing. Massive multiplayer, spaceships, build your own, voxel damage. There's a lot of stuff in there. Lots of customization as well. So it's interesting to see where they're going to get to in maybe a year or two's time. I'm just trying to think if I could make any predictions on it. But I wouldn't dare at this stage. I haven't seen enough of this game to really judge it yet. See if I can join yet. Okay, who else is talking? There's no prefab, I know, odd, apart from starter base where you spawn. Everything else is made by the players. That's kind of cool. Like, if there's literally no stuff, you have to design your own stuff. For me, that's actually pretty cool. I like the game. It's been a huge potential. I've been playing since alpha. For me, the graphics are not that much of a big deal. Oh, there you go. The happy customer right there. How long's alpha been running? I've been kind of seeing it on the side, but with all the NDA stuff, no one can talk about it. And now it's out the way, we can finally get some more information on it. Let's see now. Are you ending the stream now? Beekeeping Gaming? No, I'm not. We are just waiting for the servers to reboot because they badly timed a server reboot, which apparently one happened like an hour ago, which I thought I'd avoided, but apparently not. Okay, servers are back up. We're in the queue, so don't go anywhere. We are all good. We'll be back in no time. Imperium is kind of good for simulated damage. Hope this is more in-depth. I see, I've looked at Imperium and it just kind of feels like a jank Space Engineers, and Space Engineers was bad enough for me, so I haven't tried that one at all. $6.99 option is not visible for me. Difference between Dual Universe and Starbase is GU is single shard. Starbase I think has server cap. No, Starbase wants to be all completely one universe. They're working on how far they can push that for as many players in one spot at one time. They've got a long way to go, granted, but yeah, they still want to have the single shard thing as well. You know, everyone is in the same universe. There are no different servers. The only instance areas seem to be ship designers or like shop selling areas where you know you can't have more than one thing spawning at one time. If you can't buy the monthly option, then why do you say that we can even buy that option? Let's see. XLEFB, I would say DU is more like Eve than Starbase, at least for the experience you get. XLE, good to see you. That's a Frozen by Dev right there. I disagree, actually. I mean, for Eve, I mean, you couldn't even leave your ships. For me, Eve is just a massive spreadsheet game with kind of just press a few buttons while you fly around. It seemed very hands-off when I last played it, which was granted years ago. But yeah, for me, already just walking around and seeing ships and building, knowing that you can build bases and stuff, for me it's nothing like Eve. Here we go, getting back in, boys. No server cap in Starbase would still be a single world. It definitely has a different tone, feeling. Yeah, I definitely prefer the art style so far in Starbase. For sure. I mean, you don't have to design your own stuff. Supposedly you'll be able to buy blueprints and whatnot. That's good. If you find some cool design, you can buy it off someone else. Are there any PvE or plan for PvE content in DU? As far as I know, there's going to be no plan for PvE content. It's all either like survival based, or you can, you start up a factory.
The panel that appeared shows you the necessary ingredients,
I'll continue
which you just retrieved.
When this lady shuts up. There we go. Yeah, there's no PvE kind of content planned, as far as I'm aware. So it's all going to be kind of player-generated emerging content from whatever the players in the world decide. Obviously, a lot of areas outside that moon that they showed us earlier, that's all going to be PvP zones. So you can set up an attack, get your buddies, and go take over someone's land. And that's going to create a whole load of tension, and you've got to build defenses, build your ships, build up a group of players, build a clan. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Same for Starbase as well, no PvE content in that either. It's all going to be up to the players, and their activities in the world will create the atmosphere and the drive between what players want to do. They probably found a bug or a glitch. How can you be queued if it's single shard? Well, the thing is with the single shard thing is you've still got to go through a login server, and generally they can get stacked up, and that's why they normally have a queue. Servers go down for maintenance every 4 hours or so. Good to know, thank you. I played Imperium for a while, don't recommend. It's got input lag issues and the combat is lackluster. But why build a 100-meter battleship if you can't blow stuff up with it? Why indeed? I definitely want to blow some stuff up. Right, anyway, let's get back to getting rid of all these tutorial things. Panel appears to show necessary ingredients. Okay. I need to make 100 litres. Was it K? Right. Do I have 100 litres? I should have 100 litres. Where are we? Did I get it back? I don't think I got it back. Is it still in this machine? You already claim rewards entitled by this dispenser. Huh. I thought it created 100 litres.
Fantastic. As you can see, your job is now in the queue, and you will have
through.
A batch of nitron ready in a few seconds.
There we go. 1 minute. That's not a few seconds.
That will be all for this short introduction.
Lied to me.
There is of course more to know, and you can go to the Industry Institute to go through the specialized tutorials.
Yeah, Industry Institute. Got it.
For now, let's close this window.
Already
in general, crafting jobs will continue in the background, and you will get notifications when jobs are completed.
Next one, please. Come on. Come on, lady. Is that it? Or do we have to wait for it to complete? I bet we gotta wait 20 seconds.
Okay, now let's learn about building, and how you can use all these materials and this bizarre construction in front of you is called a construct.
Bizarre is an understatement.
It is a mix of deployed voxel materials used to sculpt a shape, and deployed elements to make it functional.
Nice. Oh, it looked nice when he was moving.
The first element you deploy to create a construct is a core unit, as highlighted here.
Okay.
It will create a building zone, within which you will be allowed to build. Core units come in different sizes, and also, once you have created your building zone, you can start to deploy matter as voxel honeycomb materials, or voxels for short.
Yep.
You have a
We get
Finally,
that. We can
you
build
can
some
add
stuff.
elements to your construct in the form of
And then we can
engines,
add stuff.
doors, lights,
Lovely.
fuel tanks, or any
I don't need
building is a
examples.
vast
Get on with
subject.
it.
It is advised to go through the various building tutorials located inside the Building Institute.
Okay, go to the
Note
Building
that the building
Institute.
you're currently
Another
in,
bloody
as
institute
well as
we have
all
to go
the other
to.
buildings outside,
Jesus.
are entirely made with the in-game building tools. Also, some of the cool constructs you can build
Go
not
to the
only
piloting
include
station.
static buildings, but this is a surface speeder, a very basic
Nice.
ground atmospheric
Is he gonna
vehicle
give me
that is
one for
both
free?
convenient and cheap to build, and allows you to move around planet surfaces.
Yoicks.
You'll be gifted one at the end of this tutorial.
Oh, sweet. I do get a free one.
Everything in this speeder is functional and plays a role in making it work.
Okay,
Let's
there's
quickly
that core
review the
cube that we
different
saw last
elements
time.
that it's composed of.
What is that?
Here are
guy?
the hover engines, which help the speeder float above the
Speeder
ground.
Mark 6.
These extra small they require fuel, taken from this atmospheric fuel tank. You also need brakes, to be able to slow down.
Okay.
And finally,
just want to
you
close
need
the
a
window in the
piloting
middle.
seat to be able to fly it. All these elements are orchestrated via a Lua script that is generated automatically for you.
Scripting.
But you
Lovely.
can also modify it via a right-click menu on
It's
the
cool. Nice
piloting
little
seat
thrusters.
to
These are
create
very
absolutely any kind of control you like.
Okay,
Note that
great.
piloting in the atmosphere of a planet or in outer space can be very different, and involves different types of engines and design.
Duh. One's
In
got
Duo
gravity, one
Universe,
doesn't. Let's go.
piloting is an art, a subtle interplay between your piloting. Piloting is not only about
my
navigating your ship,
goodness, there's a lot
but
of
will
gumph
often
to this,
also
isn't there?
involve combat. Look up at the fighter above your head.
This
I've
one?
highlighted the weapons that are equipped on this small ship.
Yep, we can see the
There are
big ass
many more
guns.
types of weapons, ammunition, and damage types.
So when
Each
can I
has
get
a
one?
specific role. This is a small fighter, but you can also build giant battleships with a crew of hundreds of people, each assigned
Excellent.
to a particular
Let me have
task.
the battleship, please.
There is much more to discover about combat, so you should definitely visit the Military Institute to know more.
Yep. Next, please.
Now, let's go to the last station and learn about organizations.
Yes, but I need to. There we go. That damn floating window's finally gone.
Organizations are a fundamental part of your social life as a Novian. They are groups that you can join,
That planet you're going to
covering
is
things
PvE
like
protected
nations,
planet. Yep, and I aim to pick
corporations,
out a really
alliances,
nice
or
spot.
even group of pirates.
I can build my log
Let's
cabin
have a quick look at the organization interface.
and store
Open
all
it by
the heads
pressing
of
the
my enemies.
organization key.
Alright, F3.
As you can expect, you are not part of any organization
Surprise,
yet.
surprise.
Let's click the search button. You can search through this list, focusing on open organizations, which are
Plague
recruiting or
Industries.
sorting
I
by
like the
member
sound of that.
numbers, name, or language.
Rambo.
To apply for an organization, you need to open its details page. Click on the name of any of the listed organizations to open its details page.
First team. Imaginative. Very, very imaginative. Let's have a look at Stargate Command.
In this window, you can see a summary of relevant information regarding this organization.
Alright.
This area will
Stargate
allow you to
fans.
apply to join this organization, along with a place to write a quick introduction to go along with
What
it.
if I don't want to write an introduction?
Joining an
God
organization, you can, of course, also decide to create your organization from scratch, even
Nope.
if this is a little bit more advanced. You can now close the
Damn. Oh my goodness. Which one was it? Oh, it was F3, wasn't it? I closed it too
Excellent.
quickly and the
You have
tutorial
covered
bugs.
the basics.
God damn.
Now, let's move to the next step and talk about talents. Follow the waypoint.
Talents. Okay. That sounds interesting. There's the waypoint. These are some really
To start
dodgy
with,
ass
let's
statues.
open the talent window by
What the
pressing
hell
the
is wrong with that
talent
guy's
key.
leg? Okay, talent key F2.
Talents define your character abilities.
Nice.
They are grouped into categories that are displayed all around your avatar in this window.
This kind of feels like
Here,
Eve to
for
me.
example, is the mining. Excellent. Now, look on the left
Yeah,
at the
like
list of
small
categories
percentages
that correspond
increases
to
and
this
stuff.
group.
Yeah.
Finally, select the nano pack. Very good.
There we go.
Talents can be upgraded from level 1 up to level 5
Invest
by
points.
spending
How many
talent
points
points
do I have?
in increasing quantities.
Not a lot.
Each level acquired provides a boost to
man.
a certain characteristic, described just below its name.
Confirm.
For example, here the nanopack upgrades helps to increase the size of the inventory by 200 liters for each talent level acquired.
I need more.
The amount of talent points you currently have is displayed in the upper
nothing.
part of the screen.
Come on, lady.
Talent points automatically accumulate, even when you are
Over
offline,
time.
at a slow
Interesting.
rate, shown here.
This is a very different
To
way,
consume
but the
points to
same way
instantly
of
train
doing
a
it the way
particular
Eve does it.
talent, you could simply use the Invest Points button I just highlighted, assuming you have enough points for the talent you are
You're
aiming
highlighting
for.
a button that's underneath a box.
Most of the time, you have very little accumulated points, because the rate of accumulation is slow. Instead,
Yeah, there's... What is that highlighting? I mean, seriously. It wants me to push a button that doesn't exist.
as you can see, the
Oh, there we
selected
go.
talent now displays in the queue.
I
You can
fixed it.
queue several talents
got it,
to
boys.
train one after the other. Note that dependencies between talents might exist, and you should train talents in the right order. See how the acquisition rate is much faster during active learning, when a talent is in a queue. Acquired points are immediately assigned to the talent which is currently being trained. It is a good practice to always have several talents scheduled in the queue, to be able to train them without interruption. Note that talents also train when you are offline. So, make sure to
Come
always
on,
have
lady.
a filled queue that spans a long duration.
Build a queue. Yeah,
If the
this
queue
is very
ends
much
when you
Eve now.
take your time to review the existing talents, and think about how you want to plan them out. There is no
Architect
rule of
equipment,
thumb here. You can become
stock
hyper-specialized,
control,
or
dredger.
decide to be a
Get rid of your damn thing. I'm not bothered. I want to make me stronger. Athletics. Okay, we'll queue that bad boy up. Cardio. Oh, there's prerequisites. God damn. Talent is in training queue. Queue all required. Oh my goodness. 2 hours? Alright, that'll
At
do
this
for
point, you might be confused by the vast number of interfaces
Enter
and
the
their
mouse
various
code.
shortcuts. The menu on the left
Hey, look,
gathers
it's
all the
tab.
quick accesses to
guessed
the
it.
available interfaces. And
Okay,
since
I
your
prefer
mouse is
that
now free,
much more
you
than
can simply
keyboard
click on them.
shortcuts. Yeah,
Note
keyboard
that you can also
shortcuts.
select the tools in your
Because I would
toolbar,
not be able to
and
remember all
generally
of those.
interact with many more menus and options in this mode. One example is the notification icon in the lower right part of the screen, which you can now access. Now is also a good time to learn about the codecs. You can browse the
The
many topics in the
codecs.
selection menu here.
Let me guess, this is all
Normally,
the
when you leave the
information
free
with
mouse
tons and
mode,
tons of reading.
temporary
Yes, it
windows
is!
are closed,
We
but
do
not
not
the
want
windowed
that.
code.
Go
For
away.
now, we are going to close this window, as
Excellent.
we will need.
Why is it still telling me
As
to
we are
open?
talking about help, let me mention hints.
Oh god.
Hints you can review them. Okay. You can now close the free mouse mode and return to the 3D view. Just press the free. Now, it's time to discover
I
a
wanna get
really
rid of the
fun
hints.
activity that is available to you right from the start.
Okay.
Let's go
Come
through
on.
the large exits, down the stairs, to the waypoint.
Large exit down the stairs. This way? Yeah, let's go. Oh god damn it. Seriously? Gotta go down the other damn stairs. That's annoying. Yeah, this is like Eve online skill key. Yes, exactly. That's one of the biggest things I hated about Eve. It just means that no one could ever
Welcome
catch
to
up
the
with the
surrogate
first player
VR
of Eve,
stations.
ever.
These
Just doesn't
stations
work.
can be used to enter a VR session to control a remote
VR
robot in
session
telepresence.
in-game.
This is a fantastic way to discover locations and familiarize
Alright.
yourself with the game. Perhaps even you first enter into a VR stations like this one by
Let's
activating
go.
it. You can then
F,
select
F,
the
F.
destination site. Among those that you take control of a rope, These are fakes. One last thing, you may have noticed those buttons with a question mark on them.
Okay, lovely.
They are info buttons. They are placed in front of points of interest.
Get rid of that. Try this now.
Great. Info button. Another powerful way to discover things by yourself in dual universes to use the helpers. Good, let's continue. The next important thing to learn about is the notion of rights. Everything you own can be shared with others, but it is by default only accessible to you. For example, try to deactivate the highlighted force field on the left. You can do it by pointing at it and pressing the interaction key, and see what happens.
I did the deactivate. That says activate now. I'm so confused.
You received an action forbidden message, telling you that the owner of this element did not share it with you. This is actually how you can... Now, in the same way, try to activate the left button. That controls the light above.
The left button. I just did that.
Again, the right to activate has not been given to you. Now, as you can see, this time it worked.
Okay, can I go through now?
You can control the light by pressing this button.
So annoying.
To set up an element's rights in a simple way, you can use the right-click menu on an element that you own. Here, you can access the Share Element or Share Construct options in the Construct submenu, which will allow you to grant rights to others. You can now... A much more complex system is available for advanced players. Now, simply deactivate the force field on your right by pointing at it and pressing the interaction key. Don't worry, I have given you the proper rights.
Well, you haven't. It won't deactivate. Goddamn woman. But we want it deactivated. I'm so confused. Still can't get through. That's incredibly stupid. Okay, what have I missed? Rights management. Okay, so it should just be F, which deactivates. Or is that just for the light?
Very
good.
There
we go. Good.
Now, let's continue our visit and go down to the lower level, using the elevator at the end of the room.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On both sides of this corridor, you will find resurrection nodes.
Ooh.
Drawing on the consequences of the Everett interpretation of quantum mechanics, we were able to design a technology which preserves your state of consciousness across multiple realities. We control the multiverse in order to branch you onto a version of reality where you happen to respawn here on one of these platforms whenever you die. So, you cannot really beware that when you die, your inventory...
Oh no, what a shame.
Alright, so we are now almost ready to exit the starting hub. The last step is about collecting components to allow you to build a speeder ground vehicle. On both sides of this room are demonstration versions of two of the most popular UEF hovercraft speeders. These ground vehicles are extremely efficient to quickly navigate the surface of a planet, and you will need one during the first steps of your journey. Distances are real, and transportation is a necessity.
Number one.
One way to acquire these speeders is to get a blueprint and to run it. Each of the highlighted dispenser will grant you the blueprint of the speeder next to them.
Which shall I
get? Go get one of them by activating the dispenser. You can pick the one you prefer, or take them both.
Let's see. Click the force field, not the button. Bit confusing in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, everything was been done off buttons so far. So yeah, very frustrating that suddenly they're like, oh yeah, just click the force field. God damn. So which one do you guys want me to pick? Do we get the winged one? Or do we get this racer one over here, which is looks more Star Warsy? First person to answer. And I will pick their version. I'll just quickly wait for chat to catch up and take a sip of my rum and coke. What shall we pick, guys? What shall we pick? 1. Alright, looks like we're getting number 1. Let's get this bad boy.
To run a blueprint, you can simply double-click on it while it's in your inventory to deploy it into the world.
Nice.
You will be guided by the ghost bounding box that will appear. We will do that.
Yep,
Another
good.
requirement to be able to deploy a blueprint is that you possess all its necessary components, materials, and elements.
Get the parts.
Now, don't deploy your blueprint right away. You may need to do that later on a sanctuary moon. But keep it in your inventory.
Got it.
It will soon come handy.
Okay.
Blueprints can also be created by you when you've built.
Yep.
That being said, this concludes the starting hub portion.
Oh, thank God for
Look around
that.
you. This room is also a sort of small museum showing many elements and materials that you may want to learn about.
Really?
Simply press on the
There's
info
literally
buttons
nothing here.
or use the helper key to know more about each element on display.
Nope.
When you
Later.
are finished, you can exit through the front door. Welcome to the outside world. In front of you is a large parking area where many ships come and go,
Nice.
mostly to get to the nearby market. Let's actually go on the other side,
Oh my God!
where
People
we
are
will find
actually
the market and
creating
the
advertising
institutes.
signs.
Follow
That's
the waypoint
hilarious.
ahead of you. You can run by pressing the run modifier, but you can also sprint at great
Yes.
speed by hovering
In-game
above the ground
advertising
thanks to
from
your
the players.
jetpack. Simply double tap the forward key. Very good.
Oh yeah!
Now, let's walk to
Now
the
we're
other
flying.
side of the parking lot.
Let's look at these ships. That's looking mental. Look at that. That's a crazy looking ship. What else we got? It's a very weird looking ship. What do we got here? Now that looks like it's got some thrusters. Or they're very weird looking guns, but I think thrusters. Looks cool though. New talent unlocked, even better. I didn't even do anything. This is a freaky looking ship. Very slick. Very, very slick. Liking that. The whole tutorial should just be you can exit the front door. Yeah, it really should. That's kind of cool. We still got to get over there though. Come on. Maybe this is where we pick up a ship to the moon.
Great, we are now at the district's market. Let's actually use it to buy a bit more fuel for our
This is not
speeder.
English.
Head towards the waypoint and activate a market pod.
Activate a market pod. Alright. We got it.
This Marketpod interface is very similar to the Nano Market interface
what
we
do we
have
need?
already seen.
Nitron.
There are, however, some key differences. Here again, you can see the different market orders for nitron fuel, with the current market's name appearing in orange.
So we need to...
Since there are sell orders on this market for
local instant buy?
nitron, you will be able to go through the simplified instant buy option. Instant buy will pick the best offer on the market where you currently are,
Yeah.
and is a very good method. Simply click on the local instant buy.
Yeah.
Now, enter a quantity here.
We need 10
Like
liters.
when you are ready, simply confirm your congratulations.
Easy peasy.
You just
40
acquired
credits.
nitron. However, on the left side is your current inventory.
Okay, how do I
On the
take
right
it away?
side is the market container's
Click,
contents. Here you can see the
There we
nitron you just
Lovely.
purchased. Now, to receive your
There we go. Right, next. Get the night. Oh, did I skip ahead again and it go bad? Ugh. Okay, let's just buy some more. We'll get one. Or another 10. There we go. Market container.
Great.
Damn tutorials.
Before we go to the Institute Plaza, let's have a look at the connected surrogate VR station
Surrogate
just
VR.
behind you.
Alright, where's
Follow
that?
the indicated waypoint.
Let's go. I'm loving this speedy movement. Starbase needs
I
the
invite
speedy
you to
movement.
come back here at the end of this tutorial and activate any of these surrogate VR. Let's now go in the direction of the plaza.
Okay. District teleporters. This way. The tutorial never ends.
In front of
That's
you
the
are
trick. The
teleporters
entire
that grant
game
you
is a
instant
tutorial.
access to any of the 10 districts that are placed around the ARC ship. Each of these districts is identical to the one you are currently in, but Novians will start the game in any one
Identical
of them
districts.
at random.
So they're
You
forcing
can use
people to
these
spread out.
teleporters to
Okay,
quickly reach
nice.
for a particular market,
So
or to
which
meet
one am
with
I in?
friends on another district.
Who knows?
Now,
What
let's
number's
follow
missing?
the waypoint to one of the most important places of this
None
district,
of them
the
missing.
Institute Plaza, just at the top of the stairs.
Alright. Where's
In
the
front of
spaceship?
you is a map of the plaza, with the different institutes around.
Yep, I
There
get
is
that.
an
That's easy to
Note
understand.
that this district is not unique. Finally, let's get to the last step of our introduction,
The Twin Moon Shuttle. Yes,
service.
yes, that's
Follow the
what
waypoint.
everybody wants to see. Let's frickin' go.
Now, make a left turn and follow the waypoint again.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright.
Here we are. In front of you is a button that you will be able to use to call for a free Sanctuary Moon Shuttle service. This shuttle will connect you to a similar district on the Sanctuary Twin Moon. I will guide you to get there as soon as this introduction is over, and claim a tile for yourself, using the Sanctuary territory unit you collected earlier.
Somebody make
At
her be
this
quiet.
stage, you may not want to deploy your speeder blueprint. If you do it here, on Alioth, you will have to dismantle it before you can pocket it and eventually redeploy it again on the Sanctuary Twin Moon.
Oh my goodness.
To learn how to dismantle a speeder, you should go to the building tutorial in the Building Institute. You should rather keep your blueprint ready to deploy when you are on the Sanctuary
I love how
Twin
we've
Moon,
gone to another planet
where you will
and the
undoubtedly
woman
need
is
it
still talking.
to travel to a free tile before claiming it. Remember, to deploy your speeder blueprint, simply double... Alright. That's it. You should now be...
Cool.
Just one more thing.
Oh my god.
I'll put some broad objectives for you in the upper left of the screen. These are suggestions of milestones to follow to properly build up your experience in dual unit.
Okay.
The first of these milestones is for you to reach the
Yep, I've already reached the moon. Where do I need to go to confirm that? Over here. Okay, but I'm on the moon though, right? Reach the Sanctuary Twin Moon. I have. This is the moon. The sky looks actually pretty cool. And there's the planet we came from. Alright. So now we need to figure out where the hell we are on this moon. And figure out where we want to go claim a tile. What do you think we should look for, guys? Mountains terrain, snowy terrain, something with a bit of water, desert perhaps? What a crappy tutorial. Damn right. That is literally... I mean, I know games like this have a lot to cover when it comes to what you can do in the game, but that just seems so long-winded, so verbose. It was just give it a rest. Look at this, people are taking up all the lakeside positions already. Cheeky buggers. I reckon I'd want something like this. Bit of a hill overlooking, that'd be good. Look at that, look. They're all getting the lakeside business. Damn. Right, where should we go, guys? Just one more. No, God, please, no. Yeah. Literally right inside my head right now. That's that. The meme is going off. No, just no. Game starts with a bang. Snowy Mountain would be cool cinematically. Yeah, let me see where you go, and I will come say hi once I join. Nice. So the snowy area. There's a snowy area there with a lake. Man, people are getting all the good spots. Any more snowy areas with a lake? I think just kind of here, maybe. Let's get maybe this one. Or this one, maybe. That should overlook pretty nicely. Right, let's set as destination. Let's go to our inventory. Find the racer, this thing. And we will call this the Mark 69 Kenetor racer. Deploy.
Congratulations. Now, the next step is to put fuel in the fuel tank. For this, simply open your inventory by pressing the inventory key. Great. Search the content of your inventory and look for the nitron fuel. Double-click on its icon to automatically equip the refuel tool and load it with nitron. Locate the fuel tank on this. Excellent. You're ready to go explore.
Ready to go explore.
If you want to start piloting it, target your speeder seat and activate it by holding the interaction button to start piloting the speeder.
Alright.
I will leave you on your own now.
Good.
Enjoy exploring
Leave
Dual
me
Universe.
alone. You mean lady that never shuts up. Okay. Okay, it's just forwards for forwards. Where is my waypoint? How do I find that? Whoa! Okay, this is super sensitive. That's crazy. You are entering a no-fly zone. Well, that's no good, is it? I can't see where my nav beacon is. So that's no good. Basic controls. Hide this panel, control H, forward pitch, space to go up and down. Gear, left brake, stop engine, middle mouse button. Raise lower speed. Hints go away, please. How do I find my thing? I said to go here, right? Set as destination. Cool. Now how do we go there? Still can't see anything on the map. Oh, actually there's a green icon. Maybe it's there. Oh, okay, it's the other way all around the planet, look. Right, let's go. We got this. PS2 gameplay, yeah, right. It's right in front of your eyes. You're on the wrong planet if you switch from the maps. From Sanctuary to Twin Moons. I thought I'm supposed to be on Sanctuary. I need a safe place to store all my captured, severed heads of my enemies. Oh god, trees. Those trees look jank. We have gone back in time 20 years in gameplay graphics. What is going on? Different map, lol. You're on the wrong planet. How am I on the wrong planet? I went where it said to go. Sanctuary, yeah. This is where I am. This is where it told me to go. You didn't put fuel in. I did put fuel in. Need to get out and put more fuel in now.
Welcome on the Twin. Now, your next step is to try to locate a free tile on the map, get there and claim it. Try to find a tile not too far from a market, identified with the M icon. This will be useful later. To help you visualize the boundary of a tile in the 3D world, you can also press the Enhanced Visualization HUD key at the top of this display. Try it now.
How do I just fill the entire thing up? Come on, there we go. Oh yeah, Halo CA graphics. Okay, so I didn't put enough fuel in the first time, it would seem. I only put like 1% in. Alright. Let's try this one again. Yeah, the flight model is jank. Right, destination's still there. We are 0.64 SUs away, whatever the hell SU is. This thing needs a turbo mode for sure. We have a network error. Lovely. See, this is something that wouldn't happen on Starbase because it's peer-to-peer. You can disconnect and you wouldn't even know. You can keep playing. At least if you're just flying around. Oh, don't tell me it's going to crash. Back in the queue. Alright, let's catch up on some of the chat. Leave me alone, Kenetor 2020. You know it. You absolutely know it. Oh my goodness. So far, a very frustrating start to Dual Universe. We've had 2 server drops, some janky graphics, and all we've done is meet players standing around. Okay, please let there be a third person piloting. There is. But yeah, that pilot, everything just feels like I was just tapped sideways and it was like, whoop, I'm gonna fall off. But we're still in the queue. I want to go claim that little tile. Have a nice peaceful place by the lake. That's our mission. We will complete our mission. So yeah, pretty divided opinions it would seem so far in the chat. We've got some players that are already playing it, some people that might be interested, and some people that it doesn't seem like it's going to be for them. But if it is for you, don't forget you can just click this link, share it in chat, and you can sign up and maybe just give it a go. But yeah, I definitely want to jump back in and I want to go see some of the stuff that players have made. That's what really interests me in these sort of games, is all the community content. What crazy ships have people built? Guarantee there's a Star Destroyer somewhere. For a second I was tempted to try this for 3 months, but then K went flying. But do not forget, it is beta, it will get better. So we just gotta let them do their thing. I know all too well how buggy games can be. God knows how many bugs I've reported in Starbase, so. But at least it's not under NDA now, which is great. You've been disconnected by the server. That, on the other hand, is not great. And I was 8 in queue. Come on. See, now I don't know if I'm queued or not. This is confusing. I think they broke it. Bog Ship Museum in VR is cool. Login timeout. There we go. Let's try again. Okay. Back in the queue. Back to chat. Thank God Starbase's future looks so bright. It does indeed, but again, just like this game though, Starbase does have a lot to create. Still a lot of stuff missing. We can't create stations yet, but that's coming soon. We can't select materials, we can't refine materials. All the weapons and armor needs balancing for PvP. There's still a lot to do for sure. But it does get better every week. Dev said they will improve graphics. I'm sure they will. There's no way in hell they are leaving the graphics like this. And the thing is, like, I've seen from their little demo that they showed me that there are better graphics than what we're seeing currently on this planet. The trees looked way better, the ground looked way better. So hopefully we'll see that at some point. Nearly back in. This really looks like an early access title. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much is the equivalent. Obviously, being a MMO, they've kind of got their own standalone launcher and everything. But yeah, it would be the equivalent of probably an early access. They did a big Kickstarter, I think it was, to get the initial funding. And then they had like advanced kind of pre-purchase if you wanted to get into alpha. But it was still under NDA, even if you obviously paid to get into the alpha. And yeah, past that we're now into beta, so hopefully it will only get better, and then, you know, a month or two's time, who knows how much better it's going to look. But with access I can now follow it closely, so when they do some big updates, some big news, or if I've created a really cool spaceship in this, then I will definitely show that off to you guys in future videos and streams.
Welcome on the Twin. Now,
Alright,
your
we're
next
back.
step is to try to locate a free tile on the map. Get there and claim it.
I hope this didn't
Try
use
to
up all
find
my
a
fuel.
tile not too far from a
Oh,
market
is this an LOD
identified
model?
with the M icon. This will be
Oh,
useful
God.
later. To help you
fell off.
visualize the boundary of a tile in the 3D
No.
world, you can also press the Enhanced Visualization HUD key to toggle this display.
It fucked me.
Try it now.
It fucked me. That's not cool. Your next step is to locate the free trial. Yeah, I did that, no? Yeah, I did that. I've got a destination. Oh my god. Seriously. What the hell, guys? It completely fucked me. My ship's an LOD and I can't get back in. Rip. Absolute rip. My speeder's stuck in the air and it doesn't work. I am facepalming hard right now. Oh my goodness. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Seriously? Where's the advanced HUD V?
Excellent. You are now ready to
More
go
tutorial
hunt for your
lady.
free tile.
Yeah, that's my shit.
It's probably also a good time for you
God
to deploy
damn.
your speeder now, so that you can travel faster. If you want to do so, go in your inventory and double-click on the speeder blueprint, then deploy it in the
I've
world.
already deployed it.
Now, to proceed
Go away,
further,
lady.
I'll be waiting until you have deployed your sanctuary territory
Haha.
unit.
How about that for cheating your way onto something? But how do I get it out of this LED mode? LOD mode. What the hell, man? Oh man, I just want to use my ship. I kind of have a feeling I have to log out and log back in again to get this to load. Okay, let's give that a go. Oh my god. Leave the current session. Yes. I best come back in where I left off. Oh, back to the queue again. Jesus. It wasn't loading. I gave it a minute. It definitely wasn't loading. Make some dirt blocks. No, I managed to find a way. That edit hack is kind of cool for getting into places that you shouldn't be able to get to normally. Looks like an alpha. It does look like an alpha. It doesn't really look like a beta. Beta should be a lot more polished. So while we wait for the queue, let's have a look at some of this stuff, right? Graphical improvements. That's on the coming soon list. Greatly improved visual for planet assets, trees, plants, rocks. Revamp of current planets, new, more diversified biomes, refined topography, new ore distribution. Greater sense of scale and awe while exploring. That's what we want. Right. While we wait for that queue, I'm also going to pour myself another drink. Lovely jubbly. Well, the queue's going down pretty quick. Not too long to wait. Let's see what chat's saying. This looks like enough. Yeah. The first day of beta, expect bugs. I always expect bugs. Obviously, this is what we've just encountered. A really annoying bug, not loading the changing from the LOD to the full detail model. Obviously, we can't interact with the LOD model of our speeder. Paul Williams, you played the alpha. Did you get many of these bugs? Have you seen this type of bug before? I don't want to commit to a game that might be dropped in a year. I definitely think this will have more than a year to it, for sure. They've got way too much funding to just drop it. Callum D, then choose a winning horse. Yeah, Callum D, you should sign up for the Starbase Alpha. Maybe Axeli can push you through and you can get in, who knows. But it may be the winning horse, but it's not a perfect horse just yet, Axeli.
Excellent. You are now ready to go hunt for your free tile.
Excellent, we're back in the game.
It's probably also a good time for you to deploy your speeder now, so that you can travel faster. If you want to do so, go in your inventory and double-click on the speeder blueprint, then deploy it in the world.
My speeder is dead, but there's a house over there.
Now, to proceed further, I'll be waiting until you have deployed your
am I gonna have
sanctuary
to get a
territory
new...
unit.
Damn, what the hell? Where was the... Was it right click? Advance, set construction rights. Tokenize construction, abandon construction, take manual snapshot. How can I get this to work? That's what I want to know. Like, it won't even load the full thing in the edit mode, which is really bad. What if I rename it? We'll just go back down now to Mark 1. No, let's try share with friends, public view for all, create blueprint. What if we try and create a blueprint? Nope. Stop editing. It's dead. It's forever dead. Damn, what are we gonna do? Try to redeploy speeder. Can I package this up? Advance. What's tokenize construct? Is that gonna pack it back up, Mr. Williams? But I'm not sure how smooth setting a ship up is. I need to win one of them alpha passes. Everyone wants to win one of them alpha passes. Let's try this tokenize. Tokenized construction cannot be interacted with. No, I don't want that. Oh, how do I pack it up? Set construction rights. Abandon. No, maybe. Come on, Paul Williams, help us. You said you'd been in this. What do I do? Deconstructed. Try fetching. How do I fetch? Not sure, but sounds like it will put in inventory. Okay, we'll try that token thing because it's the only thing that's kind of. Open inventory. No? I have no idea what that did. It's the blueprint. That's a hover engine. Nope, doesn't seem like that did anything. Fetch it. Map screen. Alright. Come on, guys. You can save me. You can save me. Gotta get out of this damn zone. Constructs. Abandon fetch. Warning. Fetches command a temporary debug feature. Function is to unlock constructs stuck due to bugs. Yes, let's do that. Construction cannot be fetched. Well, that's not freaking good. Okay. You kind of need a group to play. Saving Private Kenetor. Yeah, damn right. Okay, let's see if we can try that again. Abandon, center map, bookmark, cancel, fetch. Come on, fetch it for me. You must be clear of the area. Okay, let's be clear of the area then. Let's do that. Fetch. Must be on a flat area. Must aim skyward with your avatar. For goodness sake. Wrong button. Okay, let's go down to this flat area. Since it did say go to the flat area. But you laugh, Axelli. You say saving Private Kenetor, but that's exactly what happened to me in Starbase. My first Vasama ship kicked me out my own pilot seat and flew off. And never to be found again. Just flew away. Still don't know what made it kick me off. Right, let's see if we can fetch it. Alright. Cannot be fetched. We are so broken. Is that resource nodes all over the ground? Yes, it's small ore nodes. No, it doesn't want to fetch. So what do we do about that? What do we do? I wonder if it's because like the land's been claimed. Maybe I'm not allowed to fly here or something. Can I put another one down? No, I haven't got the stuff for another one. Action forbidden from owner. Okay, because I can't even build here either. So that's no good. Goodness me. Maybe I have to point right up. Nope, won't fetch. Any other ideas? If your ship flew away, it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, I know. If you're trying to deconstruct, try roll over or shake. Try to roll over or shake. What? Fetch that which cannot be fetched. Try recreating using the orange blueprint you have in your inventory. I think I just tried that. I don't have the components anymore. You need to go to an unclaimed area to place, I think. Oh my goodness. So what, they expect me to walk there? Like, look where I want to go. I want to go from here to, like, literally the other side of the planet, I think. This is no good at all. All the beachside properties are going! Come on! Oh, this sucks. I no longer have a speeder. And I've got stuff in inventory which I can't take with me if I respawn back at the start. So I'm between a rock and a hard place here. Well, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. What am I to do? I don't think I can mine any of this stuff. This land's all been claimed. So, what the hell do I do? Can I break it down and put the bits back in my thing? 8 maybe? Replace voxel tool. Select link smooth. This one, move element tool. How do I deconstruct? I just want to deconstruct. See what chat's saying. You're in a red tile. I think that's stopping you placing anything. So what, am I gonna have to walk back? Maybe we'll try that. I'll try the speed running. Let's see. We want to go. If I can get this damn thing to work properly. Back to here. Set as destination. We'll have to speed run. It's not too far. Hopefully we'll be able to claim it back when we get back there. Abandon construct. I'm not abandoning it. I am definitely not abandoning it. It's the only one I got. I need to claim some space and then I need to get mining and get some stuff to build a ship, I think. There we go, we're already halfway back. Halfway back. Even the Spaceballs knew it. Abandoned ship. Whoop whoop, abandoned ship, abandoned ship. My goodness. But you got to give them credit where credit's due though. Look at that lighting. The way it softly falls over those hills, that's actually really nice. So it's going to get there. Message from the team in a few minutes will put... more maintenance. It should last around 20 minutes. Right, then in which case, let's see if we can get back in this tile. And then claim our ship back and we'll call it a day, I guess, since they're doing so many reboots and maintenance. Right, we need to look at the sky, it said, and then fetch. Cannot be fetched. It is completely and utterly Spaceballs. So I'm going to have to try and find a way to probably get back over there and buy a new one, I guess, because this place is foobarred. And since it's going down for maintenance, there's probably some glitches going on. So we'll call it there, I think. Thank you all for joining me. Hopefully we'll jump in this Dual Universe game again maybe next week. And hopefully they've got over all their launch bugs. Hope you've enjoyed the kind of first look at the game so far. There we go. Network errors kicking us off. But yeah, it's been interesting. The annoying tutorial lady bugged the hell out of all of us together. But if you want to talk about it some more, we can move this conversation to my Discord. There'll be a link in the description. And once you read the rules on that, there'll be a button that you can click as a reaction for Dual Universe, and that will unlock the Dual Universe channel. If you want to come chat to me about Starbase content, you should definitely already be on my Discord, and there's a Starbase button for that as well. But for now, I think we are going to have to call it there. But again, thank you for coming. Do make sure you smash a like on this stream before you leave, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.